Mayor Lemuel Jeffries sees newsman George Kettler in the City Hall lobby and marches over to chat.
What do you think, Kettler? This Italian murder pretty big news?
Circulation is up. Even heard the Henry County newspaper is going to run the story.
Great! I want the people to know that I am tough on crime. I appointed Ellsperman, Liner, and Latimer as my police force to stamp out the criminals.
Looks like they're doing a bang-up job of it. The city jail's already bursting at the seams.
We keep them moving. You'll see my court is swift and fair. We investigate, question witnesses, examine the evidence, and arrest those responsible, then have them ready for arraignment.
No denying this one was put up fast, all in the course of a day. With all due respect, it seems like a pretty clear-cut case of self-defense to me, sir.
But that dang Massoni family is nothing but trouble for this town. His drunkard mother running that whorehouse on Cabbage Hill, his simpleton sister begging on the corner downtown, and his so-called wife, a known pickpocket and prostitute.
That may all be true, sir, but you can't convict a man for simply being related to criminals. Facts are he was in his house, minding his own business when somebody broke in uninvited and tried to stab him with a knife. A man's allowed to defend himself in his own home, right?
Well, if you're going to put it like that, we'll at least have to have some sort of a show of justice.
Begging your pardon, sirs, but me and Latimer just got back from Italian Mike's room over Rich's saloon.
What were you doing over there?
We suspected Mike with having had a hand in some recent burglaries, so for the purpose of looking for stolen property, thought it our duty to search his room.
Did you find anything?
Nothing of any value was found. He must have already moved the stuff, but in a small memorandum book, we did find 2 notes written to him by Mrs. Massoni. In one she said that she would meet him at Rich's. In the other she asks him to come down and tells him about his washing.
So you didn't find any stolen property, or anything we can stick Mrs. Massoni for either?
No, sir.
Great! I got a bloody mess to clean up and nobody is even going to hang for it.
One more slight issue, sir. We sent the Italian's body over to Lehman and Geitke's undertaking rooms, and Coroner Huntsberger has been over from Orville and has about finished looking over the body. Lehman wants to know what he's supposed to do with it, the body, when the coroner's done looking at it.
Does he have any family we can notify? Anybody to take it off our hands?
Coroner couldn't find anybody that knows his real name. Everyone only knew him as Italian Mike. Me and Latimer asked at least a dozen people over in the 5th Ward to give his full God-given name, and only one person said maybe it was Michael Roso or Roso, but was not sure about that.
The city's not paying to bury him. Make sure the Worcester Township trustees get stuck with the expense of burying him in Pauper's Field at Worcester Cemetery. Tell Lehman to go ahead and fit him up for burial. Do it as soon as possible. I want this all cleaned up and buried as fast as they can. Gonna show we practice swift justice around here.
Will do. I'll let the trustees know they're going to be getting a bill. Maybe somebody will come forward with his name after looking at the remains. Lehman says hundreds of people have come in to look at the body.
Hundreds of people?
The Democrat newspaper said it was at least 1,000 people so far. Hope there's no offense for reading the competition, Kettler.
Sounds like my office is going to be way too small for the preliminary trial for all the people that are going to want to come and see the show. I mean trial. Get over to the Opera House and make sure we can open it for a trial on Monday.
Yes, sir.